The Daimyo of Yamashiro has died mysteriously, and his magnificent treasure lies in his palace. Following his disappearance, an unknown magic took over the palace, leaving it deserted. The men vanished, and wives and daughters were left to their own devices. It is said, at the moment of his demise, the spirit of the daimyo invaded the dreams of young nobles and urged them to take up the title by capturing his treasure. The dream tells of an ancient cherry tree kept on the highest floor of the daimyo's palace, its flowers slowly wilting. Only when the last petal falls can contenders attempt to seize the palace. If they fail, Yamashiro will be forever lost to the darkness. In the chaos and power vacuum that ensued, the women of Yamashiro were unable to mourn the loss of their fathers, husbands, brothers, and sons. They prepared to seize the power of the daimyo and sought out the few noblemen who had been outside of Yamashiro when the curse struck. Those who have chosen to ignore the rumors, and the ones whose dreams were undisturbed by the eerie message, are rallying the military and attempting to re-establish a stable government. Some do it for glory and wealth, some for their bonds to the land, and some are simply in search of the truth behind the curse. Stability in Yamashiro must be re-established before word reaches the other provinces of Yamashiro. Nothing then would stop them from attempting to claim the daimyo's power. Many brave warriors and adventurers have begun the perilous journey to Yamashiro. In the midst of the turmoil, a mysterious woman arrives, seeking something. Will you be the next daimyo of Yamashiro, or will you be bested by the enemy? Good evening, everybody. And welcome to tonight's stream. Tonight, we're going to be doing something a little different. We're going to be playing some Daimyo's Fall, which is a board game that I kickstarted a little while ago. Let me just do some backgroundy stuff quickly. Oh, well, that doesn't work. Oh. I'm joined here with my friend, this is Jay Hunter Killer. Fortunately, I was going to try and share the cam with him anyway, so that he could see what was going on, but that's not going to happen. You'll have to
faithful followers.
You will have to lag behind from what I'm saying to what you're seeing on screen. So, I had planned for an entire video to lead into this, kind of doing an explanation of the game, but that didn't happen. Technical difficulties. There may be one in the future. I don't know. We will see what happens. As I said, this game is a Kickstarter game made by the people over at Access Mundi. It plays a very similar style to Dominion. There are various different decks that you buy and sell from. It's a deck building game. I'll kind of go over things as we play. Essentially, it's the game's split into 3 phases. The draw, or the starting phase, the main phase, and then the end phase. As with any kind of starting phase, you kind of cycle through your decks and all of that kind of stuff. Unexhaust cards and kind of progress the game forward. Recycle anything on here, on the game states. I'm going to give a very butchered kind of explanation for it all. As I said, though, this is a boss rush mode version of the game, which is the single player variant of the game. I've chosen at random 5 boss cards, nemesis cards, so I'm just going to shuffle those quickly. So I have no idea what order they're going to come out in. Now I realise everything is looking very oversaturated. It's to do with the camera that I'm using for this. Hopefully I can get one that doesn't oversaturate in the future. So the game's kind of split into 2 different sides. You've got your ninja cards, and you've got your samurai cards. This is based in Japan, in a fictional era. These are reinforcements. These are treasures, and then this is a regalia treasure, which are like super powerful ones. So we'll just shuffle these quickly as well. So how the game would kind of flow is you start off with a deck of 10 cards, 6 starter cards, 3 of each faction, and 4 mun, which is the currency. You draw 5 cards to begin the game, and then you have various play cards. You play cards in various orders. You have 1 deployment per turn. You have, and that's like your 1 action. But then the cards that you can play will can give you extra deployments, or can give you other things like extra money to spend. Can give you trade points. Can allow you to draw more cards from your deck. So the start of the game kind of is fairly slow. There are a number of actions that you can do during your turn. I will cover... you can deploy, purchase, sell, use skills, fulfill loot conditions, or spend trade points. You always start with 1 deployment, and you always start with 0 trade points every turn. And as I kind of go through things, we'll look at a little more the cards in depth. One handy little thing, as I'll just quickly show, is in the top left hand of the screen. I've got the chat window, so if you want to chat and interact and offer any sage advice of what I may or what I should or shouldn't do, then please go ahead. And as a test, I will show you. Hi, chat. Sage advice. Play Halo. Well, I mean... I mean... That is some sage advice, yeah. So these here are obviously the petals that were alluded to in the intro. As they fall, that's how the game progresses. There are 50 in total here. If we were playing a multiplayer version of this game, depending on the number of people at the table, we'll say how many petals we have. I believe for 4 to 5 players it's 50. For 3 players it's 45, and for 2 players it's 40. So I'll just quickly show, as you see, like 3 samurai, 3 ninjas, 4 money. So I will shuffle those a little better in a little moment. The next thing is heroes. In a standard game, everyone would randomly take one hero, and that would be their starting hero. And then they would be put into the center, and you'd reveal a hero every turn until there was the same number of heroes in this center area. As something I should say is this entire area is called the domain. But yeah, you get the total number of heroes that you can have in this play area is equal to the number of players at the table. In boss rush mode, that is not the case. For boss rush, you take basically 3 heroes, and those are your heroes for the entire game. You just see how far you can get. So let's see what we start with today. The blind twins. That's going to be interesting. Guren, a Virtual Blossom. And then Setsuko, Solar Blaze. This is going to be an interesting game. Let me pull aside another little side card because I've got her. This is going to be interesting. So this is meant to take about half an hour, but we'll see what happens. Let's shuffle these up, shall we? So I am going to be referring to the rules a little bit because I can't quite remember the exact rules for boss rush. I do know that basically the turns I take will always be kind of the same as you would normally play in a normal multiplayer game, but there are obviously some fancy stuff because I'm the only one playing, and I'm obviously playing against the deck. Let me just go to the boss rush because I'm fairly okay with everything else. So, that's the Nemesis system variant. Boss rush. Small group of heroes hunt down the conspirators with a hidden agenda. Yep. Setup the same as normal, so let me just finish this setup then, which would be revealing the reinforcement cards. Do I have ways? Okay. So, this is the opening that we've got here. This could be interesting. Got a couple of expensive cards, a couple of cheap cards. Okay, so we set up the game as normal. So yeah, the goal is to get through the entire Nemesis deck before we run out of petals. After the player has taken the turn Nemesis attacks, the player removes the number of petals written on the bottom left of the currently face-up Nemesis card. Recovering the petals, each time a Nemesis is defeated, the player recovers a number of petals equal to the Nemesis's health points. In this particular mode, the health points are in the upper right of the Nemesis card. And they can only be hurt by returning treasures to the deck. So, to defeat a Nemesis, the player must return treasures. It can be done any time if in the player's hand. The VP of each treasure returned are the wounds inflicted to the Nemesis. When a player returns a treasure to harm the Nemesis, they put it underneath the Nemesis to track the total number of wounds inflicted. If the treasure has more VP than the Nemesis's leftover HP, then the leftover VP are wasted. When a Nemesis is defeated, return the treasure cards to the treasure decks. So we can duel with them, though it looks like I won't be able to duel because none of these have a dueling ability. And it doesn't really pay for me to do that because these are they don't have any loot conditions tied to dueling. But you can duel, and we will be dueling as normal, which I'll explain if I do end up dueling them. But if I win, beat the Nemesis, they're exhausted, and no petals are returned, and all of their skills are ignored while they're exhausted.
And then the Tyrant comes out.
Indeed. Or it just mutates into a giant amorphous blob. And I need a rocket launcher. Okay. Alright. Let's see how this goes. So I believe to start with, I need to turn over the first Nemesis card. Or do I get? I think I might actually get a turn without having to turn one over. Stars. Yeah, okay, so I can get a turn before a Nemesis even appears. So that's helpful. I'll put that over here. So that'll be my deck. Put my discard over here, and as I'm only playing on my own, I'll show the cards down the bottom here. So I've managed to get 3 Mun and a Te Masamune, or 2 Te Masamunes, but I can only play one of them. I forgot I need to do one last thing. Should have done this before I drew my hand. But I need to select an active hero. I think for the moment it doesn't really matter. I can't. I can't activate any of them, so we'll make Setsuko the active hero. Okay. So I have a potential of 4 money. There was something I wanted to just check. It says revealed. I'm hoping revealed. Revealed. To deal cards from the reinforcement deck to the pools. Oh, okay. So if I can amass a number of trade points, then I can start cycling through cards. Alright, so that could be a tactic to try and gain treasures. I want to double check interrupt if I can still play that. Interrupt. Skills that can be used even during other players' turn in response to any action. This action is often specified. Okay, no, that works. I think all I'm going to do this turn is just spend 3 money. And I will purchase Katsu the Witless Shadow. And any card that you purchase goes directly into your discard pile. So, I guess activate any contextual. Nope, there is none of that. So we reveal our first nemesis. Ikki. Enma. Reveal. Remove from the game the top card of each treasure and regalia deck. Mon cards can't be used. Oh my god, this is going to be a pain. Wow, this is gonna suck. Oh well. We have lost Venom Sword of the Ungrateful God. We've lost Tusu Chigomu Golden Suit. And we have also lost the Mask of Renewal. Actually, I'll keep these in separate discard piles. Oh, that's not a great start. At least I was able to use some of my mun to Anyway, they were revealed, so we have to lose 2 tokens. They have 4 HP, so that is 4 treasures I need to return. Okay, so Put non-exhausted card into the discard. Well, we don't have any because I haven't played any cards yet. Move any number of cards from your hand to your discard pile. I'm not going to do that. I want to keep these two. And then I draw until I have 5 cards again. And let's see what we get. Oh, well, look. We have Tay. We've got a dead Mon. And we have Okiku, a Genin of Iga. Choose a non-exhausted hero to be your active hero. Recover exhausted cards on the field. Okay, well, I mean, what can I even do with this hand?
Play card destruction and draw a whole new hand.
I mean, I have to believe in the heart of the cards. The sheer fact that I can't use Mun has really hampered me. I can't even buy anything. Okay. So right, I'm going to skip this turn because there's wait a minute, there was something that I could have done. I'll do that next time around. I can like cycle through cards. But no, we're good, we're good. I think I've got this. Okay, so, yep. Gonna skip this turn. So we're gonna go straight into the end phase. The Nemesis will attack. 2 more petals are removed. I can discard 1 card and cycle 1 new one in. I'm not going to do that because all of these can be helpful. So, new round. I am going to discard the 1 Mun in my hand, as well as 2 Te Masamune. So that'll allow me to draw the last 2 cards from my deck, which are obviously the Okiku. I'll shuffle my discard pile and hope it's the ninja card that I bought. No, it's another Tay. But that's fine. That is fine. So I'm going to play the 3 Okiku, which give me 3 mun, but also every time I would play them, because it's giving me +1 deployment, I will show the card quickly up there. Hopefully that works. There are 2 highlighted symbols. One is +1 money, the other is +1 deployment. So I can play all 3 of those in one turn. And then for my extra deployment, I will play Tei Masamune, who allows me to draw 1 card from my deck. Mun. So, I have 4 money that I can spend now. Do-do-do. No, we were going to go for the trade points and cycling, so let's just buy Hiroko. Put that on my discard. And we get a new card. Oh, look. Tsubaki Kohime. Alright. What now? Well, that's the end of my turn because I have no more plays left. I have spent all of my money. So, on to the end phase. The Nemesis attacks. And that's it. Starting phase, these cards, because they weren't exhausted, get thrown into the discard. So there's still 1 Tei left in there. There's 3 Mon, as well as the other card. I'll be better off just scrapping the entire hand and drawing an entire new hand at this point. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, okay. Okay, so I'm going to keep my active hero Esusatsuku. There's nothing much that I can do, so I'm just going to play Tei, which will allow me to shuffle this so I can start drawing from it again. Hopefully I'll draw the Mon so I can just discard all 4 Mon. And the card I get was not. Alright, well, there's nothing else that I can do, so turn end. The Nemesis attacks once again. Am I going to cycle any cards? No, I'm not. So, new round. Tay gets moved to the graveyard. Definitely getting rid of the 3 mun. What's all the bringing about? Nothing too important. Really? What keeps going bing? Are we going to get rid of either of these? What can I even do this turn? If I play that though, I have to do the return, which isn't helpful because I won't be able to meet either of the conditions there. Can't do any of that, so let's get rid of Katsu for the moment. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. That is a little bit annoying, but dead card. Not going to use you yet, so we got 3. So we'll play 2 Okikus and Tay for 3 gold, and I get to draw a card. It's another Tay. How many cards? How many mun do I have in here? So that's all my mun. So what is left in there? The last card is Okiku. I have no more actions. So 3 money. We'll just buy Yuriko Fuma. Turn end. Already a 5th through the game and I haven't even done any damage to the Nemesis yet. The pain, the pain. We got a new card here, haven't we? Oh, look, it's another Yuriko. Alright, well, start of round, non-exhausted cards go to the discard. We are going to discard the Mun and Tay. Draw the final card, which was Okiku. Shuffle the deck again. 2, 3, 3, 4, 5. Aha. We're getting somewhere. So, how much money can I get? I can accumulate 1, 2, 3, 4. I can accumulate 5 mun if I play this right.
Gentlemen.
Hey, Clay.
Hello.
How goes it?
He's going.
Ron's just getting his ass kicked by a random deck.
I'm getting my ass kicked by the game. Alright, so Okiku gives me 1 deployment and 1 mun. Second Okiku gives me again 1 mun and an extra deployment.
Are you playing Daimyo's Fall?
Yeah. Yuriko will give me 1 mun, 1 deployment and 1 trade point.
What do you want?
I'm not going to do the discard, because these cards I still want in my hand.
You want water?
But I will do the return.
You have max food and waters.
So return that to the deck. I get to draw 1 card. And get Tay, okay. So we'll then play Hiruko. Can't use her samurai ability, but I can use the return to exhaust 1 reinforcement card.
Samurai.
I win. I can stare you down.
So I'm going to exhaust 1 of my Okikus.
Got no food, Athena.
But
With
that,
you, Ronzi.
yeah, but that is 2 cards returned. So Susetsu's condition is met, so I can draw a samurai treasure. And I get
Boof.
Akiko's Paradox outfit. That, I think, is absolutely useless.
Get off of my chair. Go get your beaver.
Oh, no, it's not. Well, I mean, it kind of is. It's only helpful for dueling, because I get +1, +2. So it's +1 attack, +2 defense. But if it's actually equipped to Aiko, I get 1 extra deployment a turn.
Good girl. Good girl.
But it at least is 1 damage to the Nemesis.
And you can take it in your room. Yeah.
Um,
Pop it right up here on your bed. Come right up here on your bed. Good girl. And stand forlornly out the window.
Either way, I have 1 deployment left because Hiriko gave me a deployment.
Good girl.
And that there is going to be on Katsu, the Witless Shadow. And... no, I can use the ability because Susetsuko is a wandering hero and I can use the abilities of both ninja and samurai. So I can use the exhaust 1 reinforcement, so I'm going to exhaust my second Okiku. And that's 2 cards exhausted, so I can loot a ninja treasure. And it's another paradox. And this one could actually be helpful. It's Susetsuku's. Equip +2/+1. If this card is equipped to Setsuko, you may return it to ascend her. Is there actually any point to doing that? That is actually going to be exceedingly helpful. And then this one has to be returned, and I get 1 deployment. So I will use that, and I'll just play Tay to get 1 draw and 1 mun. And it's a useless card anyway. It's another mun. But they can't be used right now. So how much money did I accrue that turn? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That. Oh, my bad. I completely forgot about the blind twins. The treasures you gain from your active hero's loot conditions are doubled. So technically, I actually have 2 samurai and 2 ninja. My bad. That makes that even better. I got the Gemini smoke swords. Equip +0/+4. May declare a duel once a turn if active. Discard interrupt. If a card becomes exhausted, recover it. And Kanoko Dome of the Daimyo's Bride. Wow, if I discard this treasure and 2 other cards, I get +5 mun. That is a lot. However, that is 4 treasures. If I remember correctly, though, I think whenever you loot a treasure, don't you have to remove a petal? No, it's only when you play them. Yeah, every time that is deployed, removed from the domain. Anyway, I have 6 money to spend. But I have no cards right now that return. So I need to start building things back up again. Or I get cards that don't get returned. Now we're going to go for that trade point round, so we will buy the Michiko Feline Stealth. As you know, cat girl ninjas.
Seems legit.
We draw another one. But we're not going to have another 6 mun turn for a very long time. Okay, that's the end of the round, though. That's all I can do. So there's no contextual effects. The Nemesis will attack once again. And I can discard one card from here and... I'm going to discard Tsubiki Kohime and cycle in a new samurai card.
Foolish samurai.
Wielding a magic sword. Why the fuck are the thunderstorms so goddamn loud in this game?
Huh, that's interesting. The chat expires. I did not realise that. I'll have to look and see if I can sort that so that it will stay up the entire time.
Pay more money.
Expires.
Pay more money.
Prob-
Get more chat.
It probably, No. No, I'm not buying. Not
I know what
buying.
the problem is you're not playing enough Halo.
Even if I was playing enough Halo, that wouldn't change things.
Have you
Play
tried
more
doing
play more
have
Destiny.
you tried doing a metric fuck ton of medicinal cocaine?
That is not going to help things.
Have you tried it?
No.
How do you
don't
know?
He's got you there, Ronzi.
Because reasons.
Hang on, let me appeal to his British side. Come on, Ronzi. All the popular blokes at uni are doing this.
Well, that's good for them. What they're doing at uni in this day and age, I don't know, because they shouldn't be on actual premises because of Corona.
Oh, you guys aren't doing like the part schooling? We are.
No, they should be like homeschooling, but I don't know what the go slightly into politics against my better nature here, but I don't know what our current esteemed leader is deciding to do.
Welcome to being an American. We don't either.
Wow. Anyway, it's a
And
new.
neither does our esteemed leader.
It's a new round. It's a new day. It's a new life. And I'm not feeling good.
How well did I do?
All right.
2.2.
Put
horribly.
non-exhausted cards into my discard.
I actually did better than their entire team combined.
Destiny?
Crucible.
Yeah.
Nice.
0.5, 0.5, 0.28, 0.33. I had a 2.2. I was not lowest on my team. The lowest on my team got a pitiful 1.9.
Fucking nub.
Jesus.
Whereas I was doing control, whereas the guy at the top of my team went like 12.
Bloody hell.
Yeah, you're making up teams to find a better match. All I can hear is Davis last night. I wish this guy would stop killing people. I need to get my handgun kills. This guy's got a 9 KDA. He needs to stop, man.
Alright, move any number of cards from your hand to your discard. Well, it's Mun. I can't use Mun because of this bloody Nemesis. And then I draw up to 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What's the betting like? It's 3 Mun. Jesus Christ.
Wow. Not to complain, but I think they should probably make these weekly Crucible bounties just a little bit harder. I've done one Crucible match, and I'm 49% complete with this weekly bounty already.
Damn.
Oh yeah, the weekly net.
Choose a
It's complete
non-exhausted.
Crucible matches, defeating opponents and assisting or being assisted by your teammates. Oh, grants the most efficient progress. That's why I'm doing so well.
We'll keep Setsuko as the current active. and then I unexhaust my exhausted cards. So, literally the only things that I can do, because those are dead cards essentially, is play another Genin, or play a Genin Oiga, a Kiku, for +1 money and +1 deployment, and play a Tei for +1 draw and +1 money. And then it's another Tei. There's nothing I can buy right now. So I guess it's the end of the turn. Again. The Nemesis attacks. How much have they done? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. 14 damage so far. And I may discard and draw up. Well, I don't need to do that. So it's a new round. We put the non-exhausted cards into my discard. I discard everything I don't want. I'm just going to discard the entire hand.
Card destruction.
Indeed.
Bastard, if it wasn't for that shotgun, I would have had you.
And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
The only thing capable of beating
Ah.
Bash.
Fantastic. Alright, okay, so let me just check what equip. When a card skill description starts with equip, it means that that card may be equipped immediately after being deployed. An equipped card is put next to the hero it is equipped to, and it does not go in the discard pile in the starting phase. If the hero is equipped becomes exhausted, the equipped card goes to the discard pile. Alright, so we have one deployment to start. So, gonna play Aiko's Paradox outfit. And I'm going to equip it to Guren, giving her +1, +2. But I get +1 money and +1 deployment. I don't get the extra deployment a turn because obviously it's not Aiko. With that extra deployment, I'm going to use Setsuko's Paradox outfit and equip it to Setsuko, Solar Blaze. Oh, so I use 2 petals for the first treasure, 2 petals for the second treasure. So I get +1 mon and I get to draw 2 cards. Nice.
And honestly, pal, if you really think I'm just not above shooting a rocket at point blank range, killing the both of us, you do not know me.
So. Do we go for the money route, or do we...
Money.
Well, it's either do I go for the money, or do I go for
Money.
damaging the Nemesis?
Money? What does money do, actually, before?
Money will allow me to buy cards from the domain for the ninja and for the samurai from the samurai pool that's face up right now. I'm currently sitting at 3 money, but I pulled the treasure that if I can discard the card and 2 other cards, and I can get 5 money. I get plus 5 money. But no, I can't do that because I don't have any more deployments. So I'll have to wait until next turn for that. Either way, so I have 3 mon. I can buy a card because 2 of the cards on the field are worth 3 right now. Interrupt. When a player returns 1 card, you may discard Nanako and apply these effects depending on the returned class card. That's pointless because that won't work in... Oh no, that's only if I play it as an interrupt. I could just play it as a normal card. I just wouldn't get any of the effects. But it is a trade point. Now we'll just get another Yuriko Fuma for the 3. Flip it over. Oh, look. Saruko, the former spy chief. And a second one of those in the field. Nice. So, but because Satsuko has her Paradox armor equipped, I'm going to return the treasure to the deck. And I can ascend Setsuko. It's an interesting one because the ascended Setsuko, put that to one side. Apparently I can't have any other heroes whenever I have ascended Setsuko. Setsuko, the Revenant Despair. And if you're wondering what the artwork is, hopefully that comes out okay. She's basically undead, apparently, according to the lore now. However, at the start of your starting phase, I may loot one ninja or samurai treasure. I can then return 2 treasures to loot 1 regalia. If active, you can use both ninja and samurai skills. So, it is the end of the turn, so the Nemesis attacks again. I think the game is now on easy mode, though. So, we go into the starting phase again. So, There are no unexhausted cards that can be discarded. Do I go for a samurai or a ninja treasure?
What's the difference?
They have like I don't really know. They'll have like different abilities. So
Go for samurai.
yeah, I'll go with a samurai.
Oh, hey, Chris.
Yeah.
You know how we're all getting like masterworked weapons from the raid?
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
They're only good for this season.
Eh.
They're max. They can only be max leveled up to 1060.
Uh-huh.
Whereas like if you got any pieces of like the armor that you genuinely liked, the max level for that is 1360.
1360?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so it'll be good for the next couple of seasons. If you go over like your armor or your weapon and you go over like the infuse thing, it'll say current power, obviously what you're sitting at, season power cap, obviously what's for this season, and then if there's a gold number, that's then it'll say power limit and it's usually in gold, and that's like what it'll max out to. Your exotics won't have that. They won't have a power limit at all, which means you can just keep upgrading them as the game goes along. But anything that has like a current power cap, like not a current power cap, but like just a power limit, that's as high as you can take it. The bad news is breakneck only goes up to 1060.
Looks like everything I have only goes up to 1060, unless it's an exotic.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
I would have thought they would have kept the pinnacle weapons like.
Oh, wait, no. My mark can go up to 1360. Everything else I'm going to have to get new of.
So the treasure that I ended up pulling was Reimei Muramasa. Equipped +1/+1, I may declare a duel once a turn if active. If the equipped hero wins the duel, I can draw 2 cards.
Also, I got the single roughest, well, not roughest, like single best roll, I think, for Bad Omens rocket launcher. It has tracking module and cluster bomb.
Damn.
Oh, yes.
Going to discard 2 Tays and the Mun that was in my hand. So we'll draw 3 cards.
We were playing with Shadow the other night. He was like, what's a good rocket launcher? Davis was like, Bad Omens is good if you can roll tracking module and a cluster bomb. And like, I was at the
Switch active hero as well.
the janky cryptographer, so the one the Drifter has, and I rolled that immediately after Davis said it.
Nice. So the reason why I forgot I get to loot 2 cards, don't I? God damn it.
Triple kill beyond the grave, you dumb bastards.
And Ogawa Ao Oni. You may return 1 reinforcement from your hand. No return effects. That card is activated. +2 or +2 draw or discard 2. Keep forgetting I've got the Blind Twins.
Oh, that was rough. Stupid Titan.
Um,
This almost doesn't seem fair. Oh!
No, I think we'll do 2 damage to the Nemesis. I was contemplating doing the discard to gain extra money. Actually, no, because if I will actually do the discard, actually thinking about it, because that's fine. That'll be 7 money just from that one card. 8 money. What could I then buy with
For the
that?
money. So hard for the money. I work hard for the money, so give me lots of money.
Alright, so Okiku for +1 mun and +1 deployment. Then I will play Kanoko Dome of the Daimyo's Bride for 1 petal. And I'm going to discard that with the 2 mun that I have in my hand to gain the +5. Such a shame I can't discard another card somehow. Either way, we're at 8 mun.
Oh, Weather Horde, you son of a bitch.
Let us grab the Sakurako for 5. And then I'll get the Nanako for 3. That means there is no wasted mun. And then I will use that to attack the Nemesis, though, the final treasure. So that is at least 1 point of damage to the Nemesis. At last.
I think I should retire from Destiny.
How good of a game was it?
Wasn't a good of a game. I mean, I did die, but a Warlock came through using the Fireblade super, and I ran up to him and punched him in the face, and he died. I died too, but I outbashed a super.
Ah, dear me.
Like I didn't die, but oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. I am the Baron of Bash.
Well,
The Sultan of Smack.
the Sultan of Swing?
Sultan of Smack.
Alright. 2 petals down from the Nemesis attack. New round. Non-exhausted cards discarded. Draw up
Really,
to
dude?
5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the entire hand. All on deck. That's fine.
Some Titans are so predictable.
Ninja or Samurai this time? I think
Ninja, you went Samurai last time.
Indeed. And we get 2 for the Blind Twins.
New Titan, who dis?
I got the perfect grappling hook. A ninja skill of you may exhaust this card when deployed to refresh 1 class. Or I can return, choose one player to randomly discard one card, repeat 4 times.
Jesus.
Yeah, the treasures are powerful. And the second one is the Mask of the the New Moon Presence. For the rest of this turn, you may activate both ninja and samurai skills, regardless of your active hero's class.
I'm gonna loot this one.
Alright, so what do we have in hand? Useless card of a Mun, 2 Okikus, a Michiko, and a Tei. Well, let's start with the usual opening of double Okiku for 2. Then Michiko, and her ability is you gain +1 deployment for each of your samurai heroes? Yes,
Heroes!
Heroes!
Hero of heroes.
Indeed. You want to perform heroic deeds, you need a good bowl of Heroes in the morning.
Just eat Wheaties. Your dad's dumb. Eat Heroes.
And I gain +1 trade point for each of my ninja heroes. I have one of each, because Setsuko is a wandering hero and isn't part of either of the clans. So I get 1 extra deployment and 1 extra trade point, and I also get to draw 1 card. Let's shuffle this deck. And we'll draw that 1 card. And what would be more useful at this point? No, it would be returning that to do another point of damage. So we're at 2 points of damage on the Nemesis. And I will play the Tei for the last deployment. Gives me an extra draw, which is the grappling hook. And I will return that. And that's 3 damage. Will I use the trade point? No, I won't use the trade point at this point in time. That is turn end, so 2 points of damage. We will go with clearing this. The 1 Mun that was in my hand I'll discard as well. So I will draw up to 5. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, so we'll keep Gurin, Virtue, Blossom as the active hero. Let's go with a samurai this time. 2 samurai treasures because of the blind twins. We got Kanuta of Fierce Determination. When deployed, you may exhaust Kanuta to get +1 trade point. And Koharu Indra's Will. Samurai ability of choose 1 card. It can't be exhausted until your next starting phase. When this card is on the field, Vajra Indra's lightning skill can't be used. Those 2 go into the discard pile. Okay.
Trials armor isn't that bad, actually. I kind of like it.
Alright, so. First move, Eureka. I get +1 mun, +1 deployment, and +1 trade point. I am going to discard this time. I'll discard 1 mun. I can draw 1 card. Nice, nice. And then I am going to return the card because I have to, and I get to draw 1 card.
Well, 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 if it isn't lovely Char Char again.
Nice. Can't remember, when you reveal the hero, when you reveal the nemesis, do you remove things? It doesn't say, but I think it happens at the start of it, so if I beat the nemesis this turn, I at least gain some time. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to return the Mask of the Moon presence. That there is the 4th damage. So that is 1 nemesis down. So I get to return 4 petals to the petal pool. And these all get shuffled back into their respective decks. We'll put 1 in there. I'll do it on camera so you can see that I'm not trying to cheat.
Probably feel worse for that guy, but I do not.
And then
Well, he's already getting double teamed by me and my teammate, and then our 3rd teammate strolls up beside him, has an assault rifle out, switches to a shotgun, and just shoots him in the back of the head.
ooh. Damn.
Yeah. I mean, that's a dick move, but
Yeah.
it's hilarious.
Oh, I finished the Forsaken storyline
Nice.
ish. I've got. I'm working on getting the key to the Dreaming City right now.
Okay. I love the Dreaming City personally. I think it's my favorite part of this DLC or this whole expansion thing. It made me very happy. Oh god.
Alright, so I have 1 more deployment left. Right?
Wrong.
No, I'm sure I've got one deployment.
I'm just giving you shit, Ronti. I have no idea how many deployments you have left.
Yeah, I got one trade point, one deployment, and I've already got one mun.
Oh, the revoker.
Let's hold on to Reimei Masamura, or Muramasa, sorry. We'll go with Suriko, the former spy.
This is the weirdest one I've ever done.
And that gives me 4 money. And with that, what can we buy?
Chris, you know when you do an Earth for Crucible, the one with the giant Cabal drill in the middle with all the man cannons?
Yes.
You know how most of the fighting takes place like by like point B and C? I mean point A and C?
Yes.
Yeah. It's all going down at point B.
What the hell?
Like the one on the drill, it's all going down here.
Do people not know how to play?
It's so weird.
We'll take the Ninja Cat. Koke, the untamable friend.
Ah. Meow meow son. Yeah, I think we've held point C since the game started, and they haven't taken it back yet.
Right, yeah, and for beating her, I can remove from the game 1 mun that is in your discard pile, hand, or deck. So yes, I will do that. Because at least that's 1 less card. So, it's the end phase. There is no Nemesis up to attack. So no contextual text either. So I reveal the next Nemesis. It's Tokichiro. Ouch, he does 3 petals worth of damage. He only has 3 HP though. So, reveal. Refresh both classes and heroes. Ah! Players can't deploy more than 1 card per turn.
Ooh. A little rough, man.
Indeed. Now that is an interesting question. I'm going to have to double check that. So, Guren's Virtue Blossoms loot condition is when 4 cards or when 5 cards are revealed, I can loot 1 ninja treasure. Oh wait, no, I don't think that will work because I believe the loot conditions have to be met during your turn. When a player action matches the active hero's loot condition, that player loots a treasure from the appropriate deck.
So run forward, run forward. Yes, right into that Siva cloud. Dumbass.
I need to just double check.
$151 to $90.
Yeah, I don't think that will work. So, oh well, never mind. It was an interesting thought. Anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two, three, 4. Well, I am going to go grab a drink quickly. So I'll be right back.
Roger that. "55 days? I've got this."
For what?
Completing the season. For Destiny. There's 55 days left in the season. I'm almost ranked 79.
Oh, look. Shotgun sliders. Fucking everywhere.
Mm-hmm. Because I forget, not only does this, the slide ability, uh, I think it reloads your weapon, and it also increases range as well. For, like, the next shot.
And I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Let me just clear a lot of this so I can actually see what's going on.
Well, even if we lose, I like this fire team already.
Why?
We all got in the first point. One guy started dancing, and everybody else just started bouncing up and down like they were hyping him up. Then he did a mic drop, and we still managed to take 2 points before they took 1. I mean, we took 2 points, and they've only taken 1, even with our top fuckery. Fucking Jotun. Trying to work on getting that.
Alright, so we just resolved the the cycling, didn't we?
Sure.
Alright, so It's a new round, so this gets put to the discard pile. We took samurai treasures last time, so let's take 2 ninja treasures, shall we?
Probably would have had me snipe loan, but tracking.
Oh, we got Satsuko's Paradox again. And I got Lotus Sutra equipped. +3 victory points if to a samurai. +2 victory points if to a ninja.
Fancy.
Indeed. That's interesting. I think... Are we going to discard any of this? I'll discard Anoko, I think. Keep that treasure in hand. So I draw 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's deal with him right now. I'm going to return Reimei Maramusa, or Muramasa even, and Kanoko. That is 3 damage, so that instantly gets rid of him. 3 petals go back into the pool, and these get returned to their respective treasure decks. What are you giggling at?
I'm in danger.
He's a terrible rat.
Splinter's kidding because he's a straight up bitch.
Terrible rat.
And the reward... What are we laughing at?
Shotgun is nothing compared to the power of my open hand.
And the reward for beating him is to draw 3 cards. So, 1,
2.
3.
nope, I have to
Ah.
I have to shuffle the deck so I can believe in the heart of the cards.
3 gold pieces.
Oh, we go places.
2,
Any box
3.
of chocolates that a sister would love.
Twelve.
My wedge.
I don't have anything that I could buy for 3. I've got 4 mun.
Told Andy if he was having any issues with the wedding ceremony that we could always do the short version.
Do you? Yes. Do you?
Do you? Go ahead, kiss her. Get married.
Oh, are you
Officiating?
that's what I want to say, yes.
Yeah.
But you are?
No, no, no. My buddy Andy's officiating our marriage. No, I'm not doing that shit.
Oh, wait, you're...
I'm getting married in January, dude.
Oh, okay. No, because I know that you were saying, obviously, that you were going to a wedding.
No, I wouldn't trust me officiating the marriage. Hell fucking no.
Not even your own marriage?
No. Who's the guy marrying him, and why does he have whiskey with him? All right, listen up. Oh, all right. He just got progressively drunker as the ceremony went along.
Three, man. 3 or 4.
What do you think it is, Shax? I stole it. What's that you've got? It's a rocket launcher. If video games really want to blow my mind, I have come to the decision that they need to give us the weapon from Starship Troopers. I clearly need to be able to fire a miniature nuclear weapon. Jesus Christ, man!
We'll go Akiku. We'll go Tay, and I'll use the extra Mun instead.
Nick Davis strikes again.
That's 3. And we'll buy a Yuriko Fuma.
There's a guy on my team who just wrecked. The guy slid at him and shotgunned him and missed. And the dude just shot him in the face with a sidearm. And then proceeded to slow bag the crap out of him.
Oh, god damn it. FPSs never change.
Oh no, the guy had it coming because he slid around the corner with the shotgun and just whiffed. Like, I could understand like if somebody jumped or dodged, but the shot was like 4 feet to the left of where the dude was standing.
To be honest, that sounds how I would end. What would happen with me? My skills in that game have like gone dramatically. I guess my skill in general in FPSs are just...
Yeah, but you see, the new meta is shotgun slides because...
look, as far as I can remember, the meta was always shotgun slides in that game.
Yeah, but now they've added perks to your shotguns. Like if you slide with it, it reloads your weapon, grants you a range boost on the next shot.
Oh my god, if people end up using Acreus with that.
Acreus is a heavy. So in PvP, you're going to need to pick up heavy ammo.
That is a very good point.
So
Hawthorns is going to be a pain in the arse then.
Hawthorns and Fellwinter's Lie.
Hawthorne still uses special ammo.
Yeah,
it's
but
a primary weapon.
You start with special ammo these days, remember?
Yeah. Yeah,
you
but
don't
it's
have
not
to pick
a lot
it up anymore.
It's only 2 rounds, so.
Yeah, but you have the 2 rounds every time you respawn.
Dear me. Anyway.
Until you come up against someone who has range.
On to the next...
Hello, Athena. How long have you been here?
Lunches?
On to the next nemesis.
Apparently she's been standing on the back of my chair because I just leaned my head back and she started licking my face. What?
Ooh. Endless rain.
Go get your beaver. Go get your beaver. Don't bark at me. Go get your beaver.
What if she wants her snack?
Snackos?
Her snack's on the bed. She slept with it last night.
Snackos? You don't sleep with snackos, you eat snackos.
No, I got her a snake. Like a giant dog. Oh, it's your ball. You gave me your ball. I'm sorry.
A sneak. Squeak, squeak, squeak. Do-do-do-do.
How
Squeak,
do you
squeak,
even fight
squeak.
that fast?
Magic.
Yeah,
So,
that's normal.
exhaust all inactive heroes. Well, that is... That's a pain in the ass.
Okay, they don't have all the points anymore. You can stop blaring that siren.
Give me that ball. Oh, I got the ball. Now it's my ball. Oh, now it's your ball.
Well,
Jesus. Don't do that, especially with Patty not home. She'll kill me if you get hurt. She
What's
just
she
grabbed.
doing?
I threw the ball at her, and she can catch with her front paws. So she grabbed it, but she overcompensated and almost flipped over backwards. Luckily, she was able to bonk her head off the wall. You have enough brain damage as is. You don't need any more.
alright, so remove all non-exhausted cards to my discard. I can't loot anything because Setsuko is exhausted right now.
Get that ball.
God damn it, Endless Rain. Okay, so. What?
Are you the best girl?
Wow, okay, so. Players can't have more than 4 cards in their hand at any time. If at any time a player has more than 4 cards, they must discard down to 4 cards.
Damn.
The reward is search the domain pile, the domain discard piles for a reinforcement card with no VP and add it to your discard pile. That's not going to be too bad. Alright, anyway. So I've cleared my side. I'm going to get rid of Tei and Nanako. Discard those, and I can only draw 3 cards.
I mean, I'm not going to use it, but let's take a look at this ship they gave me. Technical meltdown.
Right, okay. So. Then these become unexhausted. Which isn't really going to do anything now. Because I can't do the looting because it has to be at the start of the starting phase. Alright, so. First opening as usual, Okiku. Then I'm going to play a Machiko. And we get to draw 1 card. And then I get +1 deployment and +1 trade point. So I'm then going to play Lotus Sutra, costing 1 petal. But I get to draw 1 card. I get +1 mon, I get +1 deployment, and I get +1 trade point. So that's 2 trade points. I can only go up to 3 trade points. So I will play Tei to draw 1 card. There we go. And then I'm going to Return 2 treasures to do 2 damage to Endless Rain. And then I've got 1 mun left, which gives me 4 gold. So if I buy Shizuka of the Endless Rain, that's 1 card revealed. I'll buy another Shizuka. That's 2.
Ow.
Ow.
I turned the corner and got shot in the face with a grenade.
Oh. I'll use a trade point to discard a Shichi, I guess. I don't have any more money. And I'll get rid of Emitsuki Sanada.
Damn.
Oh look, I got rid of 1 card for the exact same card. I mean, that's only 4 reveals. I didn't get to loot some treasure. Oh well. Oh well. End phase. So the boss attacks for 3. 1, 2, 3. So the next starting phase. I think this time around it was ninja treasure. No, it wasn't ninja because I looted ninja treasures. So samurai. Take 2 samurai because again, blind twins. Oh, I've got no Nobunaga's Paradox outfit and another Aiko's Paradox outfit. For no, well, we know about Aiko, so I won't reread that. So, for no, equip +3/+0. If this card is equipped to no Nobunaga, she does not need to be returned after resolving a duel. Okay, so put all of the non-exhausted cards into my discard pile. Have I been doing this wrong? No, it's just whenever they are defeated, whenever they've got enough under there, that's fine. I have no cards in my hand, so I just draw up to 4 cards. 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I can get up to 5 money. Looks like I'm taking another 3 points of damage this round. I can't stop it. Right now, I just need to build up trade points. So, we'll just play Sakurako for +3 money, and I'll buy a Yuko Fuma. And look, it's another Ninja Kitty. The end phase, so another 3 points of damage. We're getting dangerously low on petals right now. And a new round begins. So, Setsuko and the Blind Twins will allow me to draw 2 ninja treasures. Now look, we've got the Mask of the New Moon Presence again. And we've got a Noriko, the Fox-Hearted Happiness. Recover all cards on the field. For each card recovered this way, you gain +1 mun. That's actually pretty powerful if you've got a an exhaust style deck set up. Or if people have been exhausting their cards or other players' cards if you're playing a 5-player competitive game. Because I need to try and get treasures into my hand, that can get discarded or removed from the field. I'm going to discard the 3 cards left in my hand. The 1 card in my deck. Shuffle this up. And draw the extra 3 cards. Aha. Okay. That's fine. Right. Let's put the extra point of damage onto the Endless Rain so we can kill her. Ninja, and these are 2 samurai treasures. So we'll put these back into the deck. 1 there and 1 down there. And then this one can go into here. Give it a quick shuffle. And the reward for beating the Endless Rain. Search the domain discard piles for a reinforcement card with no VP and add it to your discard pile. Alright, so let's see what there is. No. I mean, the one that gives the money I could take. I might actually take the Michiko Feline Stealth because it gives me the extra deployment and the extra trade point. Okay, so what can we do now here? I'm actually going to abstain from playing anything more. Oh wait, yeah, and I get 3 petals back for killing the Endless Rain. I'm actually not going to play any more cards this turn. There's no Nemesis to attack, no contextual text to reveal the next Nemesis. Radishi. Reveal. Ravage all reinforcement and treasures on the field. All treasures that have -1 VP. Oh, that's going to be annoying to try and kill her now. Reward. Purchase for free 1 reinforcement with no VP from the domain. That's not bad. Okay, so do I want to keep my hand? First things first, though. Am I going to cycle a card? Yes, I'm going to cycle this card. Okay, so Setsuko, the Reverend Despair, will take 2 ninja cards this time. No, took 2 ninja cards last time, didn't I? I don't know. We'll take 2 samurai. Ooh, I got Jade of the Void. You can't discard, deploy or trade or put in your discard pile this card in any way. That's not good. Return. All players loot 1 samurai or ninja treasures. You may place it into your hand. Huh? Whatever. Then the Gemini Smoke Sword. Equip +0/+4. You may declare a duel once a turn if active. Discard, interrupt. If a card becomes exhausted, recover it. Alright, and because they came onto the field, we do 2 damage. Yes, that's what happens. Dem's the rules. Alright, my best bet at this point is to try and get some regalia treasures, so I'm actually going to discard my entire hand. Because I should have a number of treasures now in this deck. 5 cards. And none of them were treasures. Okay. We'll play Koke, the Untamed Friend. It can't return because it's not an interrupt action. But I gain +2 deployments. So, Michiko, Feline Stealth, gives me +1 draw. And then +1 deployment and +1 trade point for each Samurai and Ninja hero. So I have 1 of each, so that's 1 of each, so I still have 2 deployments. I will play Nanako, which gives me +1 draw, +1 mun, and +1 trade point. So that is 2 trade points and 1 money. And I still have 1 deployment left. Yuriko Fuma. So I may discard. I will discard a Tei. I get to draw 1. I will return Yuriko. I get to draw 1. Ha ha! I still have 1 deployment left. So I'm going to play Sirocco, the former spy chief. I may exhaust or recover 1 reinforcement or treasure. I am not going to do that to any of them. But she gives me +3 money. So I'm currently sitting at 5 money. And I have 3 trade points. So if I buy another Shizuka of the Endless Rain, that's for 2, so I have 3 money left. And that's 1 card revealed. I'll buy a Katsu. That is 2 revealed. I have 3 trade points. I will trade Mitsuka Sada out. Oh look, another one. I'm going to do that again. And then I'm going to trade out Koke. That's 5 cards revealed, activating the loot condition on Guren. So I get to loot a ninja, but it's ninja treasure, but it's 2 because of the blind twins. And what do we have? Ah, it's 2 of the same. It's Izanami no Mikoto. So it is. It has discard duel +3/+3 and immediately resolve this duel. And if I was to return it, I could ascend my Setsuko Solar Blaze. Either way, they're both worth 2 victory points, but right now they're worth 1 because of the Nemesis on the field. So, I'm going to use Setsuko Revenant Despair and her ability to trade in 2 treasures to loot 1 regalia. So that's 1 ninja and 1 samurai I am returning back to the deck, or back to their respective decks. Do-do. And then we get... well, we get 2 regalia because of the Blind Twins. So I got the Frozen Fortress fan. If I return, I get 6 trade points. And the Platinum Staff, I discard, I gain +3 mun and +1 draw. And that is my turn. Alright, so the Nemesis attacks for 2. I get to activate Susetko, so we'll go for 2 ninja treasures this time. I got Fuji Akaoni. Discard X, at least 1. For each card you discard, you may exhaust 1 reinforcement card on the field, or choose 1 player to discard. And I got another Kanoko Dome of the Daimyo's Bride. Non-exhausted cards get put onto the discard. I'm going to discard the 1 mon I had left in my hand and draw up to 5 cards. Okay, so I am going to use the Norikori Fox-Hearted happiness treasure that I got to attack. It's only worth 1 point though, because of her ability. It's a shame I can't activate a duel at this particular point in time. So I'd love to be able to knock out that treasures have -1 VP. Alright. I'll play Akiku Genin Naviga. Gives me 1 deployment and 1 money. Could I even buy anything? I can. And then I'll play one of the Shizuka of the Endless Rains. Its effects can't come into effect because it only works for a duel. So I will purchase a Yuriko Fuma. And that is my turn. So, 2 petals are gone. New turn, so we'll take 2 samurai treasures. Oh look, I got another jade. I got the Spring Dragon Irazimi. Choose 1 reinforcement / treasure card on the field, immediately applies bonuses. Return a hero. Choose a hero. The treasure you get from its loot conditions are doubled for this turn. Either way, both of them are worth 1, so that's not much help at this particular point in time. Unexhausted cards are discarded. I'll discard these because they're not of much use right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Equipped, does it have to be equipped or is it may? Yeah, may be equipped. Okay, I don't need to do that. Alright, so Okiku, Genin Naviga. Then I'll play the Lotus Sutra, but it costs 1 petal to do so. But it does allow me to shuffle my discard. And I can draw a card. I have a trade point and a deployment, so I just use Tay so I can draw a card. Keep cycling cards through. So we currently have 4 gold because I also have a Mun in my hand. I will purchase Chi Min So, the Floating World Courtesan. If this card is discarded, I get +1 card. She already draws 2 cards. If you just play her normally. I'll flip over that. Alright, end phase, so 2 petals are gone. Excuse me. New phase. I'll go for Ninja Treasure again. It's the perfect grappling hook and Fuchi Akaoni. Non-exhausted cards go discarded. And I'm going to discard only 2 cards at this point. And I'll draw up to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4 to go with my 5th card. Okay. I will play a Michiko, Feline Stealth, getting +1 draw, +1 deployment, and +1 trade point. And then I will play the Katsu, Wilting Shadow. I'll exhaust Michiko. But then I will also return Wilting Shadow to gain +1 deployment. I'll play Yuriko Fuma. I will discard Kanako Domo or Dome. I can draw 1 card. I will return Yuriko Fume to draw 1 card. Haha! There we go. I will return Izanami no Mikoto and Fuchi Akaoni to do the 2 damage that I need to beat Redeshi. So we instantly recover 3 petals. And these all go back into the Ninja Treasure. That is helpful. You never know, I might actually win. So what next? I still have a deployment. But I don't think I'm going to use that deployment. So I have 3 money. and I have 2 cycles. Well, I'm going to use those cycles to get rid of the 3 Machikos that are sitting here. I'll get rid of 2 of them. That's helpful. And then I will buy a Selena, the Seers of Yamashiro. Oh, and I've got the reward of that. I can purchase for free 1 reinforcement with no VP costs. Kakutan, Ninja Slayer. I'll take her. Fortunately, there's only 4 cards that I was able to reveal in all of that. But I'm not done yet. Thinking about it, I might actually use that last deployment. Spring Dragon Irazumi for 1 petal. I get to choose 1 reinforcement or treasure card on the field and immediately apply its bonuses. So I'm going to choose Michiko, the Feline Stealth. I get to draw 1 and I get the plus question marks of the extra deployments and trade points. We drew an Izanami no Mikoto. So that'll be helpful whenever the final nemesis makes its appearance in a moment. But I can make a trade out. Let me trade out Sachi. So that there is the 5th card revealed. So 2 ninja treasures. Oh, look, Lotus Sutra and another Noriko, the Fox-Hearted Happiness. Okay, so end phase, because I don't want to use either of these 2 right now. And the final nemesis is Futaba. 4 HP. Reveal. Remove 1 petal token from the field. That's evil. 2 points. Or 2 petals, because that's how much she's worth. Card selling value is reduced by 1. Minimum 0. Well, I don't sell cards, so that's fine. And we only have a few... we've got... was that 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. We've got 6 turns to kill her. 6 turns to do 4 damage. I'm confident. Alright, so, into the final stretch. So, end phase. Setsuko, we just got some ninja treasures, so we'll go for some samurai. Issei Rosary and Ogawa Oni. We've seen Ogawa before, so Issei Rosary, return all your heroes. Return. All your heroes become active until your next starting phase. That's not too bad. If we were playing a normal match anyway. Alright, so that can be discarded. I'm going to discard Kakine. Yeah, I'll discard Kakine. We'll draw 4 cards to go with the 1 card I still have in my hand. And it's game over. That just gets returned to normal. And I'm going to use 2 cards to do the damage. That is game. Whew. I mean, and with like 6 turns left, so that's not too bad, in my mind. It definitely could have gone a lot worse. I mean, getting Setsuko and like making her ascend really helped out, and having the blind twins as well. Yeah, I mean, really, I probably could have won it with just those 2 heroes.
Really?
Well,
That's strong.
yeah. So
Damn.
the blind twins is that the treasure cards you get from your active hero's loot condition are doubled.
Okay.
Oops. Then I was screwing up. Never mind. I was cheating. So the card, and then basically the Setsuko, the ascended version of Setsuko, the Revenant Despair. At the start of your turn, you may loot 1 ninja or 1 samurai treasure.
It's not bad.
Yeah, but realizing on it, she wasn't actually my active hero. Meaning, the treasures that I was pulling at the start of the turn, where I was pulling 2, I shouldn't have been pulling 2. Either way, though, it's still easy mode. It would have meant that I would have just had her as the active the entire time and ignored the other hero. Because I only activated her skill twice through the entire match.
Not bad.
And I mean, this was meant to. This game mode is apparently meant to take about 30 minutes. 2.5 hours later.
Was this your first time playing it, or no? This isn't your first time playing it.
It's not my first time playing the game itself. It's my first time. Actually, no. It's my second time playing Boss Rush. I tried playing Boss Rush before, and I couldn't really get a handle on it because I hadn't really played many rounds of the main game. But now because I've like played it a few times and I got a handle on the cards and how things kind of flow together, it was easier for me to work out what I was doing. And I mean, the base game only comes with 5 Nemesis cards. They were meant to... I've got like 2 or 3 other Nemesis cards, I think, sitting spare because I have promo cards. Some of the treasures that were in there, like the Paradox clothing items, those were promotional cards as well that came from the Kickstarter. That's why they were overpowered and insanely broken.
That checks.
So yeah. So I mean, I enjoyed that. It was interesting. I'll probably throw in some of the other Nemesis so I can pick 5 randomly, so I get different ones each time. Hopefully. Hopefully they end up releasing more Nemesis cards. I may like contact them and inquire.
There you go.
And see if they are planning, because I know that they got another Kickstarter coming up, which is not set in the same universe, but they may have promotional cards there that I may try and get my hands on as. And they're planning on, I think they're planning on bringing out an actual board game based in this universe as well.
Oh, okay.
So, but yes. Thank you for watching. If the game hadn't gone on for so long, I may have done another round of it. I was hoping to have multiple rounds, but I guess because just starting up, just trying to get the feel of it, it will run a little slower. But hey, it is what it is. So yeah, thank you for joining us for the first board game stream. Hopefully there will be more of these to come in the future. Just trying out a couple of things just to see if everything on how everything I've got set up now will work for what I want to do. Otherwise, I may have to make some adjustments so I can actually get things working properly. But we will see. YouTube, if you've made it to the end of this video, thank you very much for watching. Please do consider coming over and watching live for stuff like this, because interaction from you guys, they're saying the things I should do, things that I might miss, just generally laughing and roasting me for my bad playing live is it makes things more interesting. But otherwise, subscribe, like, or a constructive comment is always greatly appreciated. But until next time, stay safe.